What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome to another video. So today I am talking about what I think could potentially be the perfect everyday backpack. You guys will know before I've done videos about the Streetwalker Think Tank backpack, I've done videos about the Lowepro ProTactic 450 backpack, and in fact I did a video where we compared the two of them, and those are great camera backpacks. You guys who followed me along, you might know between those two I chose the Think Tank. I've still got it in the background right here and I use it all the time when I'm going to jobs, out and about, when I need to carry a lot of camera gear. But where both those backpacks fall down is that they are big and heavy and they're very much camera gear backpacks, and you can obviously put other stuff in them, but you find yourself kind of like fitting stuff in and around camera gear, and it doesn't really have the sort of setup that I want. And for a while I've been looking for a backpack that I could just use every day, that will carry my little bit of camera gear, which is basically my one camera, one lens and my microphone, and also my other like everyday stuff. And I think potentially I might have found that bag, and that is this bag right here. This is the Endurax Waterproof Camera Backpack and Shoulder Bag is the official name, and I'm going to show you where all that name comes from in just a minute. I'm just going to jump in right now and say this isn't a sponsored video, but Endurax did send me this bag for free. So they were kind enough to get in touch, say to me, hey, we've got a bag you might like. They sent me this bag and it's fulfilled my needs. It really has. I'm not under any kind of obligation to make a good review video about it. In fact, I'm not really even on an obligation to make a video, but they sent me the bag for free and I liked it, so I wanted to make a video. So this is absolutely an unbiased review, don't worry about that. And the best part about it is Endurax said if I did want to make a video about it, they would give me a promotion and a discount code for you guys, which we're going to talk about later. So if you guys like the bag, or in fact any other products from Endurax, you can get them for cheaper with a discount if you watch to the end of the video. So first of all, let me just tell you a little bit about the backpack itself, right? It's a fairly simple setup. It's a smaller backpack and it is deliberately designed, and one of the main things that I was looking for is it does not look like a camera backpack. It just looks like a regular backpack. Comes in a couple of different colours. This is the darker grey, slightly more manly version I thought. You can get like a lighter grey, and I think there's like a beige kind of colour as well, but I wanted the darker grey. It doesn't look like a camera backpack. It's got all your different pockets and stuff, and that's one of the other things I love, is it's got loads of pockets. It's got zip pockets on the front, little flat pockets down here, got a zip pocket on the front, side pockets, a back pocket, loads of pockets inside. I love a pocket, as you might better tell, especially when you're out and about every day, because you've got all those little bits that you want to carry. And don't worry, in a second we're almost going to do like a what's in my bag, and I'm going to show you everything that I've got in this backpack. Before we do that, I'm going to jump in right now and say if you like this video, if you think you're going to enjoy it, hit that like button for me. Helps me out loads on my channel, helps my video to be more successful, which is why I ask you each and every time. So the backpack itself, and I think first and foremost, let's talk about the actual camera gear aspect of this bag. This is one of the things I really like, and one of the things I was looking for when I talked about an everyday backpack. And for me, that was some kind of clear separation between my camera gear and my everyday stuff. And this bag has done exactly that, right? You have a section for your camera gear, which is basically the bottom half of the bag, and you've got a section for your everyday stuff, which is this top section of the bag right here. The other thing I love about it is the ease of access for getting to your camera gear. So, in this side pocket right here, okay, you undo this side pocket, and there is a little section that slides out, which has all of your camera gear inside it. Now, the reason they call this the backpack and shoulder bag is that this piece on its own can turn into its own little backpack, which is great. I really love this. You can have this as its own little shoulder bag, which you can put all of your camera gear in, and you could just carry that on its own. It's got the two handles. It also comes with a shoulder strap, which you can attach on to make it easier for you. And then if you didn't want it in there at all, you could just use this as other like regular bag space, which is really handy. I love this kind of aspect to camera bags, like a camera cube kind of section that you can take out with your camera gear in it, which leave this just as a regular bag, just like that. You can also take out the divider between the bottom section and the top section if you want to. So if you took this out and zipped that shut, that would just then become a full volume sized backpack. Really like this. One of the things I was excited to see when I was looking for an everyday bag. So in terms of this section myself, this is where I'm keeping my camera gear. Now, right now, for demonstration purposes, I've just put a random 50mm lens in here, but this would hold my EOS R with my 17-40 attached on it. The reason it's not in there right now is because you guys are on it. I'm filming using that camera right now. That would be in here, my EOS R with my lens, and I've still got extra space over here. I could either bring my second lens, like my 24-70, and my microphone. Some other specific camera related gear could go in here. My usual setup is I have my EOS R with the 17-40 and then my microphone or my spare lens in here. Normally just every day I only have the one lens with me, but if I do want to bring a second one, that's where I put it in there. I then use this top section folded back like this, and then that slides really easily into the bag right here. And that's my camera gear nice and easily protected in there. If I do want to get it, all I have to do is slide open this end section, lift out my camera. It's really easy to do when I've got it on my bag. You just kind of swing it round, you can take your camera out on the go, and you are good to go. I really like that section of the bag. One of my absolute favourite features, to be able to take that stuff off my shoulder and take my camera out without having to put the bag down when I'm out and about on the go. Okay, then we move into the other main section of the bag. So we'll talk about that first, and then we'll do like all the external pockets and stuff like that. So the main section of the bag, the way this works is down to kind of about this height. This is just an open main compartment, and again, that is what I was looking for with an everyday bag. I wanted my camera gear section, and then I just wanted space for like a regular backpack. So I've got loads of stuff in here, and I'll take it all out as we go, and I'll show you what we've got going on inside here. But I've got my hat, just because I do. Got my waterproof jacket in August. We're in the UK in August. I still have to have my waterproof jacket. I have got my Joby GorillaPod in here, which I use for a lot of my video stuff. So I've got all that in there as well. And in the back section here, they have a little laptop section. Now, I should say it's not like a full-on 17-inch laptop section. I don't need that in my everyday bag. I use that in my main kind of camera work bag. In here, I've actually just got my Microsoft Surface Pro, which is what I use for like my everyday stuff. I don't carry a big old laptop with me every day. I use this, so that fits in there really nicely in a little protective pouch at the back. We've also got other little pockets in here, little kind of mesh netted pockets where you could keep all kinds of different accessories if you wanted to, but that's a good wide section where you can keep all of your stuff for kind of your everyday. That's pretty much everything I carry around. Sometimes I might have a little bit of lunch in there, but even with all that gear in there, there's still loads of extra room in the top, so I'm not worried about a shortage of space in that section. We then move on to these side pockets and front pockets. So first of all, on the front, we've got these little pockets. These are really cool. I like these. They're like magnetic pockets. I like that. That kind of satisfies me, the little kind of click on those to go and shut. I really like that. I actually don't have anything in those right now, which is great, right? More pockets than I even need at the moment. And I suppose, honestly, I probably would be a bit nervous about the security of these magnetic pockets on the outside of the bag. But you could put bits in there generally, but right now I don't. Of course, we already talked about the side pocket on the other side where your camera gear comes out, but the one on this side is just like a regular side pocket. Right now, I've got my mask in there because, you know, there's a pandemic. And we have to have our masks here in the UK when we're going into shops and all kinds of stuff like that. So I've got my mask ready to go in my side pocket. Also here on the side, we've got these couple of straps. I haven't really used these yet, but you could do. If you wanted to go for a more like photography specific trip with this, you could put your tripod in there. I could put my little GorillaPod if I wanted to, but actually it fits fine in the bag. So I haven't really used those side straps yet, but again, really handy. You can attach bits to them, extra stuff, your tripod, whatever you want to. Now again, I've talked a couple of times about the amount of pockets. We've got this little kind of zip pocket here, which again, actually I don't really have anything on, but it's a real good size. It comes down to about here. You could fit all kinds of stuff in there if you needed to. I haven't actually used that yet because I have been utilizing this main big front pocket. Now I love this. This front pocket runs the full length of the bag all the way down to the bottom, folds right out, and there is loads of stuff you can put in here. The main thing I've actually got in there is my Osmo Action. So the Osmo Action and the selfie stick, which I tend to carry kind of everywhere nowadays. That's my little kind of out and about vlog setup when I've got it. That fits really easily, nicely protected in the front there. I've got a few other bits in here too. I've got my Sharpie pen. I've also got my my cable for my hard drive, and then of course my actual hard drive itself, just a Seagate hard drive when I use out and about. There's like a protective zip mesh pocket in here as well, so you can keep some stuff, stop it kind of rattling around in that section. But again, loads and loads of room in the bag, which is fantastic. Let's flip around to the back real quick, because I do like this. Now, when I've got a bag for every day, I'm not like out and about hiking and stuff like that. I probably would use the think tank for that sort of stuff. But still, when I'm carrying this around, especially if I'm on like public transport or having to do a bit of a walk, it's important to have something that's comfortable and not too sweaty on my back. I found this to be really great so far. These kind of padded mesh sections, they kind of create this sort of slight void in the back. I found that really comfortable, not been too sweaty, not been too hot. The shoulder straps are really comfortable. Again, they've got this like kind of mesh webbing stuff inside, which is really well padded. You can adjust them, the length of them. They've got this kind of chest strap, which I'm not a fan of the chest strap. I'm always worried you look a bit like a camera geek when you put the chest strap on, but I do use it because if you've been wearing this bag for, you know, a while and it does get a bit heavy, I find if you tighten the strap slightly and pull the chest strap, it kind of lifts the bag upwards and just moves the pressure on your shoulders and makes it like a bit more comfortable for kind of the second part of your journey. So I do use that sometimes. It's good that it's there. And again, we've got a couple to spare, like clips, you could attach stuff. You could turn yourself into like a super utility guy with this backpack. Loads of pockets, loads of attachments, loads of stuff like that you can do. Now, as I said, I've been really enjoying using this so far. I've genuinely been using it the last few weeks. I've found that it's really kind of filled that gap between my massive camera backpack and then like an everyday bag that I can use. Found it really useful, found it really great, and I'm really enjoying it, and I intend to carry on using it. If you guys would like to check it out yourself, you can see in the description I've got a link to the Endurax website, and I've actually also done a link separately direct to this backpack if you want to go check it out for yourselves. Now, the best thing about this, and the thing that encouraged me to do this video most of all, along with the fact I love the bag, is that I can help you guys out with a special promotion if you're interested in buying any Endurax products. If you do buy anything when you're over at the Endurax website, at checkout, make sure you use the discount code ROB10OFF, and they're going to give you 10% off your purchase. Really, really handy. And if you do fancy it, you can go over there, check something out, you can get yourself 10% off. So really pleased that we're able to help you guys out with that discount. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you've got any additional questions, anything else you want to ask me about the bag, make sure you just put it in the comments, and of course I will answer all of those for you. Check out over to the website, go and have a look over there if you're interested in seeing more. Don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it, and I want to try to include some more kind of product reviews into my videos. Despite only having a few subscribers, or a few, nearly 3,000, which is crazy, I do still get a lot of sort of smaller companies contacting me and asking me to do stuff like this. I've said no to most of them because I don't want to do anything that kind of I feel is not relevant to my channel, and most importantly stuff that's relevant to you guys. But if I find something that I genuinely do like and I think will be good for you guys like this, I'll let you know about it, and especially if it involves me being able to give you guys something like a promotion or discount code or something like that. So if you do want to see more product reviews, let me know, comment below, maybe let me know what type of products you would like to see. Make sure you hit that like button for me, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys, I will see you on the next video.